Talk a little bit about your decision to go to IU East. I know you'd mentioned to the crowd in there that being closer to home was important. What other factors played into your decision?
Well, I mean, I wasn't always planning on playing soccer in college. I was going to kind of stick to my education, because like of what I wanted to do. It was kind of a harder course, so I figured like focusing on my schoolwork. But I mean, I definitely took the opportunity to play soccer if I could. And since I was staying here and they had a brand new program, I just figured I might as well. I mean, I've been playing soccer since I was like 3 years old, so if I could still play, that'd be great. So.
What was Shane's selling point to convince you to stay here? And I'm sure you probably could have gone somewhere else. What was his selling point?
I mean, well, going somewhere else, like, would mean being far away from my family and my friends and stuff like that. And, I mean, I'm like, my coach, Eric, before, I grew up with him. He's almost like a dad figure to me. And I see a lot of Shane with Eric. Their personalities are both real goofy, real great coaches. So, I just really like Shane as a person. He kind of sold me himself, honestly.
I've known Shane for many, many years, probably longer than you've been alive, and he's a very competitive guy, too. Is that also kind of a selling point? You want somebody who's really going to drive you?
Yeah, just as competitive as me. So we'll be a great team for sure.
Is another selling point the idea that you're starting with a brand new program and the idea that you're starting with everything fresh? Was that kind of fun to think about, too?
It's kind of nice, like, setting my own goals and like there not being any certain expectations right now, and it's just a clean slate, new girls, and like nobody's closer than the other person, so it's kind of cool. We'll be able to grow as a family together and as a team.
Yeah, and the other thing about it is the legacy is you're the first ever at IU East, and that'll go down in history, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's a really cool part of it. So like the first starting lineup, that's the absolute first starting lineup. The first goal, that's the first goal. It's just really cool, all of it. So
From a position standpoint, what is he expecting you to do? Has he mentioned what he would like to see?
I mean, we physically active for sure. I mean, he, like, the expectations are just kind of what it would be. Just you have to kind of earn your spot. So,
Do you have a certain position you want to play that you'll be competing for?
well, I mean, I've played all positions, literally all of them. But defense is kind of where my heart's at right now. It's where I played all high school long. So that's where I'm kind of setting at. Any spot on defense, all.
You know, I talked to him a little bit ago, and the one thing he said is he's going to bring, he's 26, 27 players, a lot of competition. Doesn't seem like that's something that's going to scare you away.
Competition doesn't scare me at all. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're a great team so far, and we don't even know each other that well, but they're a great group of girls. I'm really excited for it.
You mentioned a little bit ago about the study side, and it is student athlete the last time I checked in college. What do you want to do?
Well, I want to major in biology because I want to go to school to be a vet. So, I mean, medical school and stuff like that, that's a lot to put on your plate along with soccer practice and games and stuff like that. But it's just going to be a lot of study sessions, a lot of extra work, but it's nothing.
Hey, last thing for you, from the recruiting process and getting this, I wouldn't say out of the way because it is a special time in your life, how nerve-wracking was it? And are you kind of glad it's over now?
I mean, yeah, crowds freak me out. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad it's all over, the signing portion of it. I'm just ready to have the crowds for when we're actually on the field now. I'm ready to get started.
You know, I was going to say crowds freak you out, and yet you're playing in front of a lot of people. That didn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't freak me out too bad. I look forward to that part, but stuff like that freaks me out. Everybody looking at me specifically.